Hello, my lovelies. I had a fast-moving dream. It wasn't bad or anything, but it was fast-moving. I don't remember a whole lot about it. Doesn't matter. It got my old heart rate fast-moving, yes. But it's interesting. Since I stopped drinking alcohol about 3 weeks ago, I stopped because I was spending way too much money, and I didn't get drunk or anything, but it was a distraction. It took it it made me less curious. I wasn't doing the normal things I would do to enjoy my life. So now I've lost over I would say 28 pounds, over 20 pounds. And as you see, my skin is vibrant. I'm regenerating in my eyes. Let's see. Of course, that's a red tint, but here, let me grab this flashlight here. Hang on just a second. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, my eyes are looking pretty damn good. Also, when you drink alcohol, what happens is, see how I can move my eyes. Of course, it's early in the morning. I'm a little slow, so I can back and forth and like this. It kind of paralyzes your eye movement, and that's how when you it puts yourself also. Even though I never drank alcohol when I was driving, of course, and if I did drive, I made sure that it wore off. But still, the uh, the lingering effect, which is not good, is and cops, what they'll do when they check you, they'll get that flash or their finger and they'll do this. And if you're doing this, moving your head instead, that rhyme, you're screwed. So that's another reason. And I'm so ecstatic that Brian was he was drinking pretty heavy. He had no filter. He couldn't stop, and a lot of times he would black out. And he said that he'd be in that dark black room waiting there. And we went to a meeting every once in a while. I go with him, but I go for myself. It's people that have uh, yeah, they've decided to get all the toxicity of not alcohol, other toxicity out of their life. So Brian, he posed a question. Well, I kind of had a hard time. I was stressed up. I thought about it, but I didn't. And so how do I keep from going back to it? And I said, well, think of how it is when you were drinking, going to that dark black room, sitting there, and then waking up like feeling like crap, and feel like crap for days, and then just a few drinks, and it lasts almost a whole week. So, um, yeah. So I just wanted to say that that little dream I had, fast moving dream, my heart rate brings your heart rate up. When I was drinking, and I didn't drink a lot, but I drank. I still drink. Um, Alcohol raises your blood pressure, raises your heart rate up, and what happens is you could literally have a stroke or a heart attack at night from it. And there are a few nights that I woke up and I checked my blood pressure, 240 over 120 one night, and the heart rate was like freaking oh, it was racing. I can't remember, 170, 180. If I didn't do the things I've done in my life, which is we got a lot of hard miles. I've worked hard all my life. I've bodybuilt, weight lifted, martial arts, this, that, and the other. Um, and the kayaking was probably, the past few years. All that it goes in your favor. Uh, it does. Oh, there we go. and I just charge this. Oh, it's hot. That's why. It's overheating. So let's turn this guy on over here. So, yeah. Um, so I noticed that. Turn the little fan on. There we go. Notice that is so beneficial. Young lady that has got a channel. She's got about 15,000 subscribers. She should have more, but it's called Sober Strong. I'll go ahead and pop a video on my channel. She's a very beautiful soul, and she had to quit alcohol because it was definitely affecting her very badly. And I guess she hasn't drank in a couple of years. Her partner, I guess it's been about a year, he hasn't drank, and they look so vibrant, the whole family. Um, I'm just so happy for them. And she has a very loving, persuasive way. She doesn't, preach at you. She doesn't, say, "Oh, you better stop this. You better." She's very open-minded, very beautiful soul. Very beautiful soul. Her name is Megan, and so I'll put her one of her videos up on my channel later on after this video here. So I was teeter-tottering, so I said, well, and I've drank before, and I've never become physically addicted. So it's easy for me to just stop. I mean, I just stop. Some people, they have the shakes and they have withdrawals. I didn't. So when I stopped 3 weeks ago, yeah, I mean, for 3 or 4 days, I had to lay down in the afternoon. But all that, and what I did is I fasted. I fasted for like almost 4 days from everything except for black coffee, and that helped me. So after that fast, it changed my diet um, somewhat. Not a whole lot, but I mean, you can't do everything at one time. Um, that I strongly, like Brian, he tried to quit drinking and smoking at the same time, and he didn't last very long. So hopefully the drinking will be not a thing, because he's got a lot to live for. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think he would have made it to 2026 if he would have continued to drink. So, and two of my sons have already passed on, and the third would be the nail in the coffin for me with the grief. It would be bad. So just the moral of this is, even without taking, every once in a while I'll take blood pressure medicine, but I don't have to take it like I was. When you take one thing, you're counteracting something else, and you're phasing one thing out, and it's a big pharmaceutical or whatever it is, just sea of toxicity. It's an ocean of toxicity. So that's why I see some people that a lot of older people, they'll take a whole plate. They'll have to put all their pills on a plate, what they take. Give me a break. I mean, some people, yeah, they have to take medication to live. They have heart issues, this issue, whether they're diabetics, they might have to have insulin or whatever. But um, go back to your roots. Go back to your primal core right here. Primal core, and be strong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the channel from one of the videos from Sober Strong and put it up. Check it out. If you guys are having issues with some kind of toxicity or something you're dependent on or addicted to, I would recommend watching Megan on her channel on Sober Strong. So, all right. Love you guys. Stay strong, stay fit, stay crazy too in a good way. Bye bye.